Hello everybody. Today is kind of gonna be a messy video because we're getting into some tea. We're getting into some drama, if you will. We're telling some stories. I have some tales to tell. I like to preface this video by saying I'm not name dropping because some of these people are in my life still. They're in different family members' lives still, so I will not be name dropping. But you know who you are now. I have a couple stories written down. Oh my gosh, that's all you're getting. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't keep that in because I have a location in here. But I have to do a thumbnail, so ignore that.
Drink. La la la. Drink. La la la. La la la.
So, let's start it off with a bang, okay? So, this first story is located at a church I used to go to. If you've never been to church, if you didn't grow up, going to church, basically, sometimes it's on Wednesdays, sometimes it's Sunday nights, I don't know. I don't know all churches, but they have this thing called youth group, where most of the teens from the church all come together either Wednesday night, Sunday night, and the youth pastor just gives games and you guys all hang out, have fun, and just Christian related things. So I was at youth group, but it was the one time my siblings didn't come with me. Just the game we're playing just so happens to be outside. And I don't want to give too much on the church, the location, because I don't want you guys to figure out what church it is, because you can figure out where I live. But let me just say, the church was right next to an apartment. The guys were playing football and stuff, and they were throwing, and some other guys were throwing frisbees. And so I was oh, let me throw some frisbees, but oh no, the guys were just playing football, and some of the girls were throwing the frisbee. So I was oh, let me go throw hang out with the girls. No shade to any of those people. They don't know how to throw a frisbee, and I wasn't the best at it either. But it kept landing in dog poop. Okay, so I was okay, I'm gonna leave the frisbee throwing to them. I'm okay, let me see if I want to play football. So I try, but it's I feel they kind of don't really want me to hang with them. It just, the vibe, it was just okay, they just want to play football, the guys just want to play football by themselves, which is fine. So I'm okay, let me go hang out with my friends. And it was two girls that were there. I'm not gonna name drop, but they were kind of talking, and so I kind of tried to interlude on the convo, but they were having a A-B conversation. It wasn't including me, right? They were having their own thing. So okay.
Let me hang out with somebody else.
Basically, every time I tried to hang out with somebody, they were talking with somebody else. So okay. I feel nobody really wants to talk with me right now. So I sat down, in the front of the church. I sat down, and I was just texting my best friend, right? I was yo, I'm at youth group right now, and there's kind of nothing to do. Let me just text you back. I'm not really paying attention, but out of the corner of my eye, I see a car pull up to the apartment. I'm okay, somebody just lives there. It's an apartment. And this guy gets out of the car, and he looks hot-headed. He's ready. He's ready to go somewhere. He's on a mission. And I'm so then this girl was in, I think, a pink hoodie, flies out of the apartment. I kind of can't hear what they're saying, but all I know is they're arguing, and I'm trying to mind my business. You know what? To each their own. If you would have watched, that's your thing, but I didn't want to know what was happening. That's a them problem. So I keep texting my friend, and they're kind of just arguing for a minute. The plot thickens. Then a guy runs out of the apartment. I'm 95% sure pink hoodie girl was cheating on the guy that pulled up. We're gonna go by the colors of their outfits. Girl, pink hoodie girl. Guy that ran out of the apartment, with her, gray hoodie guy. I have to look at myself. Like, I'm sorry that I'm like looking to the side. I'm looking at myself and I'm not looking at the camera. Anyway, the guy that pulled up in the car was wearing a red hoodie. The guy in the red hoodie was arguing with the girl in the pink hoodie. Then gray hoodie guy runs out of the apartment. Thinks she was cheating on red hoodie guy with gray hoodie guy. But gray hoodie guy is like mad. Like, he's mad. And he's screaming at red hoodie guy. And he's basically saying stuff like, come fight me, like, you're a wussy. We're child friendly here, family friendly. And they're just going at it, like they're just screaming at each other. But you have to understand, guy in the red hoodie, he pulled up in his car, but it was weird. Like, he was like using it as a shield. Like, the apartment was here, the driveway was like this. Instead of the car being pointed like it drove in, he like drove in but like parked it like this. So the car was like this instead of like this. And his door was open, but he was like standing behind his car. The door is a shield and the car is a shield, and he was like talking to them, but his car was here. No shade to red hoodie guy, all bark and no bite. He is not planning to get away from this car. And this goes on for a couple minutes, and now I'm watching, like, no shade, now I'm a little curious.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
So I'm texting my friend, I'm like, yo, like I think there's a fight going on, and she's like, yo, tell me what's happening. And I'm like trying to keep her like updated with what's happening, but like everything's happening too fast to text. Just then, boom, a girl runs out of the apartment in a purple hoodie. The entire time, the girl in the pink hoodie, no shade to her, she was being so annoying. Guys, stop! Like that. Like, her voice was really raspy. And her friend came up and she was like, bro. She was like, Daddy chill. Daddy chill. Like, it was giving like when two guys are fighting and then the pick-me girl comes in between. She's like, Chad, this isn't you. This isn't you, Chad. And purple hoodie girl is like holding pink hoodie girl back. So eventually, long story short, the guy in the red hoodie comes out from behind his car. And the guys are like going up to each other. And they're like all up in each other's face, like yelling stuff. For some reason, pink hoodie girl thought it was a brilliant idea to run and stand in between these two huge men who are clearly in very, very violent men, we'll just say.
I'm a criminal, mama, I'm a criminal. Mama, I'm a criminal.
She decided, you know what, I'm gonna just stand in between them. They're about to throw hands, if you will. She's in between them like this. Like, stop! I looked down. I heard a slap. Look up. She's on the floor. I think one of them slapped her in the face. She's on the floor after she just got clobbered. She's still screaming, guys, stop! Stop fighting for them. They don't like you, clearly. After she just... Does anybody else's hair, like, separate on hair wash day? Like, what are you doing, girl? Go with the pack. So her friend, purple hoodie girl, runs over. She, like, pulls her back. She's like, yo. Oh! She's holding her back. Purple hoodie girl is holding pink hoodie girl back, while pink hoodie girl is still screaming. So by this point, the two guys are fighting. Like, they're beating the crap at each other. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Gray hoodie guy's beating the crap out of red hoodie guy. Like, I feel like he got cheated on and beat. But I also don't know the full story, so maybe he was the cheater. I don't know. Maybe they were having an intervention. So, they're fighting. Gray hoodie guy gets him on the ground. And he's just, I mean, clearly red hoodie guy's losing. He calls the cops. He's like, yo, these people are fighting over here. Girl in the pink hoodie is not letting up. Like, she's been screaming for them to stop the entire time. She tried to intervene again. I was like, girl, didn't you get clobbered the first time? So anyway, yada, 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 the cops show up, whatever. And then we all had to go inside.
Hey y'all, this is voice over me. I have to be quiet because it's like 4 in the morning. But I had a lot more stories in this video. But looking at the footage now, the video would have been so long. It would have taken forever. So the stories I told in this video, if I end up making a part 2 or 3, I will just tell those stories again. But yeah, there's, unfortunately, it's kind of clickbait because there's only one story.
Alright guys, that was my last story. You know what? I'm such an embarrassing fool. I'm very awkward. I have so many more stories. So if you guys like this video, girl, I will make plenty of more. I've experienced a lot in my life, I will say. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this, I'll make another one. Heck, I've embarrassed myself in real life. Might as well do it online, you know? So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had a really fun time. And if you guys liked it, stay tuned for another one. Because I post every 8 months. Ah, yes.